Pro-Town, and we're spilling the tea with Peter D.
We got it.
Yeah.
Line position is an important thing to the boy band fan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Cutting in line is never, like, viewed
Never a
quite
nice
nicely.
thing.
Don't you remember the dude that used to cut in front of you in the lunch line in school?
Yeah.
Nope.
Were you
No,
him?
Dan, I didn't get picked on like that.
No, I didn't.
I was in.
That was
Excuse
you.
me, I just got to grab potato chips. Can I get the full lunch?
Yeah.
So, speaking of fans, you guys, it's been like a hot second since you guys have been back together. You've all been doing your own thing, you know, since you guys went on hiatus. What is it like to see, you know, all this fan support after so long again?
It's a great feeling. I mean, because you never know if they're, you know, if they grew out of you, or if they don't want to, you know what I mean? It's a shot in the dark, you don't know. And once we got out here, I mean, as soon as we got to New York, it was like, we got to Irving Plaza, it was like seeing all the familiar faces from
Right.
back then. It's been really awesome. It started in Germany. When we went to Germany, it was kind of the same thing. You know, they're like showing us pictures from back then. Like,
Right.
Can we retake this photo? And then, you know, out here was the same thing. It's been cool.
That's really cool. And what made you know that now was the right moment? Because you guys could have gotten back together, I feel like, at any time.
Well, it started and stopped several times.
Right.
For various reasons. We were all spread across the country at one point, and it wasn't like intended to be this long. It wasn't like when we broke up the first time. It just kind of happened.
Let's take a year off. That's
and
kinda
then
how it
a
started.
year
More like a
became,
separation. It was a breakup. Breakups.
And when,
It's, yeah.
and when you move across the country, it's hard to record an album with everybody in different parts of the country.
Right.
And then, you know, Jacob was in Nashville. I went back to school. My wife started having kids.
I was gonna say,
like
that's
all
really
those
impressive.
Very
That's an exclusive right there.
So, and all those things kind of got, you know, kind of hindered us trying to get back together. But this was the first time when the opportunity came up when it really could work into all our lives and all of our schedules right now. So it kind of like the decision was made for us.
I think the thing also is that we all remain creative
Right.
individuals. Not like one guy just like split off and started doing accounting, even though he went to business school.
I did do accounting, yes.
But he was still also performing live in like bars
Right.
and like smaller venues by himself. So we all remain creative, and then it was like, well, this is probably the last time we're gonna have a chance to be creative together.
Right.
You know, and the timing was just right.
Don't you let my baby ride, man. Don't you let my baby ride.
Is it different now being in the studio because, like you said, you have a kid now? So is it different being in the studio now as opposed to when you guys were first starting out and recording music?
I have 2 kids now, by the way. I had a baby 3 weeks ago, and I'm here on the road.
You look good for just having had a baby.
Well, because I'm getting more sleep on the road than I was getting at home. But these guys have been really good because in a lot of ways, they've had to work around my schedule and
Right.
what my family and I were willing to sacrifice and willing to do. So they've been. They've babysat. Everybody's babysat while I was singing parts in the studio. They were chasing around my son. They've all we've all been in rehearsals where my son is like zigging in between us, or you know, we have to take a lunch break so I can go like change a diaper or stuff like that. Like it's completely different.
And I mean, last time when we recorded, we would go in and the producer would kind of pick everything. Like now we kind of know where we sound good and who would sound good doing what. So it's a lot faster, and we know each other better.
I think it's apparent that this time around we were professionals. Like we kind of felt that way because back in the day, the painstaking process of recording,
right,
to the quality you want to hear it back, and how many times you go through parts or arrangements, and just the amount of time. This time we walked in, it was like, what are you gonna sing?
Right.
Okay, try that, and I'll try this. And then you take that, you take the first verse, and then all right, let's go. Song's done in like 6 hours. We walk out of there like that was way easier than I remember. So it kind of was like, well, we haven't worked together. We've been working individually, but I think we kind of felt like we came into our own and realized that we're different. Working together 10 years later, it's like, wow, we've actually are professionals now. But look at that.
It only took
It happened by accident.
It took a decade, right?
Don't you let my baby ride, man. Don't you let my baby ride.
It was an amazing day. It felt like old times with these guys joking around. It was so awesome. Promise myself I would cry. I love this.
So I heard the new album, which I really love. What kind of? You're welcome. What was it like, kind of, picking songs? 'Cause I love that it's still pop. I love that you guys kind of still stuck to the pop sound, but it sounds very current and a little bit more mature.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was definitely a goal we set. We wanted to make it our album. We're obviously, like you said, very different.
Right.
So the album needed to represent that. So you have these tempo changes and these rhythm changes and style changes where you have Chasing After You or Buried Alive and Lines and Circles are very different songs.
Right.
But because we are so different, we can pull that off on stage, and that was always the main thing. Can we do this on stage, and how is this going to fit into our stage show, and how is this going to enhance our stage show?
Right.
A lot of the song choices, we liked the song, and the debate, well, we even wrote the song, we're debating whether it's an O-Town song or not, which is funny because we kept getting stuck in that thinking of our old records, and this isn't us though, this isn't what we have
Right.
done before.
Right.
And at one point we kind of just went, well, let's make our record then. Like, we all wrote the song, we all like the song, so therefore it's an O-Town song and it's going on the album. Doesn't matter if it didn't sound like the last record.
Right.
I'm not about to give us freebies. Oh, come on. I gotta buy diapers. Oh my god. I'm buying diapers. I'm not even gonna make these posts. You're not gonna. No! It's not your birthday.
When you guys released your first album, I remember you had you guys had really like naughty lyrics, and every song was like really naughty. It was like about sex, and at the time I didn't know what any of it meant because I was
Which ones?
liquid dreams and every 6
Oh,
seconds.
that was
remember.
no, you
it's
got your
all
gander.
pleased.
Yeah.
That's not.
I didn't even realize. Yeah,
Girl,
that's, yeah.
sexy girl.
Every 6
Yeah.
seconds is about
down for whatever girl.
Yeah,
I thought she liked movies and popcorn.
yeah.
Well,
She didn't care
She's a
what
freak, but she likes
Comedy.
definitely
cuddle.
down for whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We every 6 seconds is about track and field.
Okay.
The
The Painter was about painting.
Painting.
Liquid Dreams is like a trip to the water park.
Oh, that sounds great. I like that.
We fit together is about astrology. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Signs like.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that. I don't feel as dirty. I'm glad we cleared that up then.
Yeah.
Keep it 100% clean with those.
For the record, it's not another gold shower. It's another cold shower.
Did people really think it was?
Yeah, people
Really?
yeah.
What? I never heard that. Another. What?
thought of that
Oh my god! I never thought of that either. Another
Yeah, we got
gold
called the
shower.
dirtiest boy band of all time, and they quoted every 6 seconds
Really?
another gold shower. And I was like, well, we are nasty, but not that nasty. Jesus.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
I'm pretty vanilla, but that's really out of my.
I think
Yeah,
that would have crossed the line.
Yeah.
Would've crossed the line.
You've crossed the line already.
I mean, I didn't say it originally. I was clarifying.
It does sound like that.
I was clarifying what it actually said.
Now when I hear it, I'm gonna hear it on the way home, and I'm gonna be like, okay, no.
Yeah.
I
This
didn't
is
think
our
it-
legacy.
Yeah. What can we expect? I know tonight you guys there's a big crowd to see you tonight. What is next for you guys after this tour? I got a lot of tweets asking if you're gonna go to other countries.
Well,
And what's next?
as Dan said, the family life. We have
Right.
committed to each other to balance it. So we go out for about 2 weeks a month. Every month we tour 2 weeks, then we're home. Back
I
and
can
forth.
babysit. I mean, just let me know.
There you go.
It's easier. Easier said than done. It's harder than you think, man. But yeah.
But we're doing this tour in December. We're doing Midwest. February we're going to be back in Germany, and we'll be working from there out because we really want to get back to the West Coast where a lot of our family is and keep working the States.
My last question for you is I got some tweets asking if you guys are gonna go see Britney in Vegas.
Sure.
You're not invited though because when we went out for my birthday in January,
know.
Sarah, my cousin, invited him.
Yeah.
the one
And I was
band.
gonna go.
And you were gonna go, and you
Because I was
left
like, I
us.
definitely will
yeah.
see Britney, but then I
Yeah.
I ended up having to. I
Yeah.
had another
So
engagement.
so we
Yeah,
need to
he
reschedule.
lied.
So
I
the
lied.
three of us can go.
So
So
I
the
wanna
three
go.
of you are invited to come, and you're pending.
That's so rude. I'm a pending request. All right, cool.
I should probably go see Britney because the whole time we were on tour with her, I didn't see the show once.
I didn't either.
Really?
Oh, that's just rude.
No.
That's
I saw the
pretty
first 3 songs. Well, because we were rushed
Right,
out.
right.
Yeah, we were busy.
You got a crew like 20-something people, and they're all waiting for you on the bus. Like, we gotta go. And I'm like,
You're different,
all right.
Trevor. You're different. Okay? You had a thing for her.
Didn't they? Well, now I have to ask. Didn't they punk you or something a couple years ago?
On
I
making the
remember on
band?
the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Larry.
we did it on the show. Yeah.
I remember Larry
It wasn't
said
really getting
she didn't
punked.
like you
They
or
just-
something.
Yeah, they just
It
told
was-
the crazy. They
Yeah.
tricked me. No, they punked
They
me. You're right.
punked
Yeah,
you
they
pretty
punked
bad. It just wasn't
Me. They
like.
punked me. Yeah, you're right.
aired and called punked, but
They did.
it was good.
Oh, that's right. He called her on the phone.
It was punking before
So
punking was a
here's
thing.
what, real quick. I was our lawyer who represented Britney.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I got her phone
Larry.
number. I'll call her right now. You want to talk to her? And he's like, yes. So he calls her. He gets the phone. He runs outside. He's on the phone. He's calling her. But he gave him his assistant,
Oh, who's sitting at the
who's
table.
sitting at the table with us. So we all get to witness Trevor outside who thinks he's talking to Britney.
I like how you wanted to go outside if you had
Talking
stayed.
to the assistant. And what did she say to you? Because you're
She said, "Oh,
you're waiting.
Trevor's blushing.
What band?" I was like, "Oh, Larry said." She's like, "Excuse me." She's like, "What band?" I was like, "O-Town." She's like, "I don't know them." I'm like, "Well, Larry said I could call you." And she's like, "Well, I'm on vacation with my boyfriend in Hawaii."
And we're at the table watching him outside shrink down, and we're like,
my
we're
God.
crying.
And I was just like, "I'm so sorry. I thought I could call you. I apologize."
Well, I think
And then I came back inside and they were all
It's
laughing.
pretty genius. I'm so glad he thought of it that quickly.
That's
to
pretty-
experience
Pretty
that
cool.
Well, I think you should. Well, next time then, when we're all in Vegas, we'll do it.
Okay.
Like it.
Yeah.
I'll make sure when we're in
reals.
Vegas we have a day off.
for real.
We'll do a show in Vegas and then we'll go see Britney the next day.
We just missed Britney Day, so I mean that's. She has her own day now in Vegas, so we missed it.
Oh no.
What do you do for that day?
If your name is Britney, you get to go to the show. Well, I mean, not that any of our names are Britney, but if your name is Britney, you got to go to the show for free and something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We all missed that one,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
If you shave
Well,
your
so
head.
she created her own day.
yeah.
I can do that too.
Okay. We'll
on
do like-
O-Town Day, anybody named O-Town can come
Anybody?
to the show for free.
Perfect.
You heard it here first.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So exofab is it sticks to non-porous surfaces. I'll get you guys. Okay, so see, we do this, and we move it down, and then we see we all get together. And then we,
Sticks to mirrors.
yeah. Oh, right. It's on video.
Okay.